Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm just gonna read from a book until I'm sure that you can hear me. This book was owned by Todd Christopher or something at some point. The Fiend Folio, Tome of Creatures Malevolent and Benign, is the first major British contribution. You guys can hear and see me? Okay, awesome. Well, I'll put my book down now that we got that going. No, the mic was not muted. The stream was set to record from track 1, not track 3, which is a mix of tracks 1 and 2. So I use all my game sounds are recorded on track 1, my mic is on track 2, and then we stream from track 3. So we need to go take down Hisuma. Very interesting. Have I heard of the Zombie Invasion Play Dead? Is the book good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Welcome, Fibro Wolf. Glad to have you today. So glad to have everybody here. Normally, I try to start the stream by greeting everybody while we're getting set up, but the getting set up part we've just been doing. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the way I normally record my streams is that I come in and I talk to you guys on chat with the face cam on, and then I turn the face cam off. Okay, this has got a little bit of a delay here. Enable preview. We're going to turn that off to see if that helps. Disable preview. No, disable preview. My computer broke recently, and we had to wipe everything and try all the... I think it might have had a loose connection or something, but core concept, the shop got it working again, and I'm very glad about that, but nothing is set up the way I like it. So this is going to be kind of a test stream while we figure some things out. Like options, I think my Minecraft sounds are way too loud. Normally I keep them down here at around 25. There we go. So face cam is off right now because I don't have the web camera set up yet. We're basically trying to get a few things set up at a time to make sure that each thing is working at all. So if I can broadcast and record at the same time, then we're ahead of where we were when the computer wouldn't boot. Now, one thing I'm trying to is I'm attempting to stream at 1080p and record at 1080p. Now, one of the trade-offs of that is I'm kind of I had to disable the preview on OBS. And so I also had to turn... I don't think I'm going to be able to use the webcam compositing and broadcast at 1080p. I think that's going to cause some frame rate issues because that webcam compositing is not free. Even without it, normally I would broadcast at 720p, and so this is all kind of experimental. But I learned some optimization tricks while I was broadcasting from the laptop the last few weeks. So hopefully those optimization tricks will be enough to make this 1080p 60 experience feasible. Now, if it's not, then it's not, and we'll go back to 720p, but like I said, we're trying to experiment with a few things here, but kind of one at a time. So this is the 1080p 60 experiment without face cam. Now, if you guys really absolutely need the face cam, maybe I'll start streaming via Periscope on my phone and use that as a separate out-of-band face cam or something, where, like, whenever I start a live stream, I'll have my phone set up, or probably don't want to use my phone in the long term, maybe get an iPad or something and do a separate, like, you can have that in a separate window, and then it'll be its own thing. So, Fibro Wolf says, if you broadcast at 1080p, maybe less people can watch if they have a poor connection. Well, the thing about that is I think that the YouTube version of my stream should have quality settings. Guys, can the people in the YouTube chat check, are you able to transcode my stream to lower settings? Or is it only going to stream at 1080? I know that Mixer and Twitch are only going to be at 1080, but I'm hoping that the YouTube one is a viable fallback. And we are going to go see what Grian did to the ravine today. That is part of the experiment. Hey, welcome, Project Zorgo guy, Luke Reddy. Glad to have you. Okay, so yeah, the YouTube people are saying that they do have transcoding options on YouTube, so they can downgrade if they need to. So worst case, people watching on mobile or whatever can use the YouTube app because Twitch doesn't pay me anyway. So sorry, Twitch, but that's just kind of how it is. Yeah, I do still have the Minecraft tutorial on, which is funny, and I'm just gonna leave it for now. So right now what we're doing is we're stockpiling things for the upcoming war, and I've got this furnace set up here. This is where I've been putting all of the extra. I've been mining out a ton of netherrack while I was waiting for my computer to be repaired, because that's something I could do to be helpful for the Nether Hub project without really having to worry too much about, you know, oh no, this is amazing footage. Everybody's going to be so sad that they don't get to see it, you know. We'll hold off on that until we get more. But core concept, we have got tons of stuff in here that we can use for, whoa, that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to click on these so I could put the rest of this in here. There we go. Oh, we actually do still have room for some nether bricks then. So we're gonna do, some people are saying the 1080p is good. Great, great, great. Hey, welcome, Shannon Fernandez. Glad to see you today. Welcome, Silent Shadow 3601 and Leah Victoria. Okay, so, and Cherry Brownies, thank you for confirming that Mixer can also hear us. People really seem to like the 1080p, so hopefully this works. I haven't hit the record button yet, because one of the things is that when I'm recording, that's going to use some of the system's resources as well. So I think what we're going to do, did I showcase, I think, so the last episode I recorded on my laptop, I wasn't especially proud of, and the footage wasn't especially good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cover what I tried to show off in that episode, which was that I put some sea pickles down here and that I started gathering all this stuff for the Nether Hub. So why don't we come out this way? I did want to check something on CubFan's map as well. Okay. So why don't we start our episode up on top of his building here. So we're near the map area. And I don't want to have too much floor occupying the shot. See, this seems like a good shot here. Okay, here we go. So, I'm going to hit the start recording button, guys, and hopefully the quality level doesn't drop too much. I'm already maxing out the GPU, and I need to be able to see the CPU history as well. Why is that not showing in the dock? Okay, there it is. We are not maxing out the CPU at present, so, and the hard drive should be fine. Okay, here we go. Hey, welcome, Hermitcraft. Welcome, Vin Shokin. I'm about to go into recording mode. So, here we go. Start recording. Now, the first few seconds of every recording get basically wasted or corrupted. Like, just they don't record properly until a few keyframes have had a chance to process. So, I normally start the episode, every time I hit start recording, I usually do some vocal exercises. You guys are behind the scenes. Hey, welcome, Eagle fam. Glad to have you today. I normally do some vocal exercises, so I just hit start recording. So I might start reciting a poem that I'm familiar with, that I've memorized, like, there are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moiled for gold. Wow. Sorry, Dragon King. Thank you for the £2 donation. I'm about to be not acknowledging donations while I record, but thank you very much for that. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that will make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen strange sights, but the strangest they ever did see was a night on the marge of Lake LaBarge. I cremated Sam McGee. Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the south to roam round the poles, God only knows. He was always cold, but the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell, though he'd often say in his homely way, "Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee. And here on the Hermitcraft server, we are trying a little bit of an experiment. I've got my computer back from the shop. I've had to basically reset, reinstall everything. I'm going to try to record this in 1080p. Hopefully it works. Please leave feedback on any sort of technical issues you see in the YouTube comment sections below. But you know what? The sun is setting on our dear Hermitcraft 6 server. Whoops, escape is not the button I wanted to hit there. But you know, sometimes we need to make our own escape. And I was hoping to take advantage of the time while the computer was in the shop to do a little bit around the server. As you can see here, I mined out 44,000 blocks in the nether. And you might be like, Joe, what are you going to do with all of that netherrack? Well, that's right, kitten. Every block of netherrack is an opportunity. We have an incredible opportunity here to harangue and distract our opponents in the upcoming war. When this flag goes down here, you know, everybody's like focused on the war element of the prank war. They're like, what kind of guns can we make? What kinds of explosions and landmines? What I ask myself is, what kind of pranks can we make? And what I want to do is I want to rapidly deploy weaponized architecture. Now, that's not a great acronym, RDWA, rapidly deploy weaponized architecture, but maybe weaponized architecture rapid deployment, ward. We are going to ward off the enemy by building some buildings really quickly in inconvenient places for them. Like, let's say that they've got these little gas windows over here. What if they looked out those windows and there was a full-scale model of the Sears Tower? But Joe, Sears Towers, they're really tall. They take a lot of blocks. Well, let me tell you something. I have been taking advantage of the fact that I've gathered a ton of netherrack. Oh, also, I grabbed a ton of obsidian too, because, you know, you want to make the outside at least obsidian, because the Sears Tower, it looks awesome in that way. Now, you guys might know that recently I did some additions over here to the outside of our wonderful little Ministry of Truth. Whoops. And you can see I've actually come in here and added some lights down there underneath the glass that should keep mobs from spawning. Oh, you know what though? While I'm down here, hey Fishy, we have a ton of kitties that we're responsible for now. So enjoy being lunch. Let's just spearfish real quickly. Cleo has brought her ginger army to the base. You might have seen that one cat at the top of the base there, but I believe she has brought around 50 cats total to the base. And I believe cats love raw fish. Not that raw, but pretty raw. So we need to go ahead. Ooh, fish head. Cats love fish heads. If there's one thing I've learned from Garfield, it's that cats love fish heads. So anyway, looks like the zombies have started to notice us. That is okay. We're just going to hunt a few more of these fellas and be on our way. But, where was I? Oh, yeah, fish heads. Fish. I added some additional lighting down inside the Ministry of Truth, so that way while the zombies continue to spawn out here, they're not as much of a threat when I go down inside of one of my little nomad bolt holes here. I've been actually secretly establishing little places with a bed here and there all over the server, so that way I don't end up like in mortal peril, like without anywhere to sleep or store extra food or armor nearby. One of them was way down here in this pillar. Just swim down here, and then you swim back up, right? Not really in anyone's way. But I decided, what if I just put in a ton of furnaces and cooked a ton of netherrack? Boom, check that out. Double chest, almost entirely full of nether brick. We are going to weaponize and rapidly deploy some serious architecture all over the server. Okay, how did the ventilation system just kick in here? Okay, I'm going to hit stop recording. So, I need to go turn... The heat is going to blow straight into the microphone. Let me go turn this off. 1 second. Okay, I'm seeing some people saying the sound is delayed a little bit. Which sound is earlier, okay? I'm going to say click at the same time I click. Click. Sorry, the ventilation system takes a few minutes to turn off. So even though I turned it off, The problem is it blows like straight toward the microphone, and so sometimes it causes problems. Okay. It wanted to turn it. Minecraft was before when I said click. Interesting. Some people are saying it's okay, some people are saying it's not. I'm wondering... Huh, okay. Welcome, Frozen Fire Ninja. Okay, the audio just should have gotten better because the heat just turned off. Welcome, Sofini88. Glad to have you today. I am playing on PC. Okay. Hey, and it looks like... Whoa, thank you, Eagle Fam, for the $50 donation, and Kevin Weinreich for the $5 donation. Let me see if there are any messages associated with those. Popping out the PayPal app. Either my voice is early or Minecraft is late. Okay, so... Okay. Well, no messages, but thank you guys very much. Eagle Fam and Kevin, y'all are awesome and deeply appreciated. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so I just said that we had gathered these nether bricks. Let me move in the chair a little bit. I don't want to be creaking while I'm recording. Okay. So, John, thank you. I'm glad you liked the stream. Okay. I am in Nashville, Erbotten. Indeed. And welcome, Extraterrestrial Row 10 2003. Glad to have you. Hey, Random Man, I can talk pretty quick. Welcome, Old Green Bean 900, Canrick Ali, Joseph Tetris, please stop spamming. Okay. You're going to be timed out. Do I know about the ghast? I've heard of the ghast. Okay. The war is coming soon. So here we go. Yeah, Joe in the squeaky chair. But today is not the day that we will deploy all of these nether bricks. Today is a day we will continue to prepare, to gather, and to wait. Now, one thing that we can do while we wait is to just generally make sure that we're ready for anything, right? Now, I'm realizing, why is my bubble halfway popped there? Is that what happens if that kicks in? Oh, it's still nighttime. Let's turn night into day, and then we'll come back to this. We're going to redo that whole take, I think, because I didn't actually hit start recording. Good thing to check, huh, guys? Good thing to check. Start recording. How now, brown cow? Unique, New York. An angry man. There is my story. The bitter rancor of Achilles, prince of the house of Peleus, which brought 1,000 troubles upon the Achaean host. Many a strong soul went down to... Oh, that's a zombie. We are going to get out of his way. It's not perfect coverage on the pickles, I'll tell you that, guys. And left the heroes themselves a prey to dogs and carrion birds, while the will of God moved on to fulfillment. What god, then, made this feud between them? Apollo. Oh, no, it began, first of all, with a quarrel between my Lord King Agamemnon of Atreus' line and the Prince Achilles. What god, then, made this feud between them? Apollo, son of Leto and Zeus. Okay, so, here we go. Hey, welcome, Agile Gabe. Glad your snow is going well. So one thing I wanted to check, I saw in Wells Knight's video where he built a war room that the maps were a little bit out of date about the Ministry of Truth. It didn't show all the new areas I had put in. So I kind of want to come in here and check out Cubfan's map room, which clearly is not accessible via that one. Is it this one? Yeah, here it is. Map room. Ta-da! Oh, I can see that Wells Knight has somehow installed a darker version of the same map. How is that darker? What did he do to accomplish that? That's so weird. But it is neat seeing that's all done. Oh, hey, you actually can see that this is all finished now. Never mind. Thank you, Wells Knight. You saved me some trouble. We might be on opposite teams, but, you know, sometimes you do my work for me. Thanks. Oh, look, there's Python's little thing. This map is so cool. Thank you to Cub, too, for making this. You know what the problem is, I bet? I bet there's not equal lighting behind each of these things. Yeah, that's probably what's causing that. That's very curious. Or maybe some of the lights dim at different rates? That's so strange, but it's neat. Anyway, thanks, Cub and Wells, for doing that work for me. I guess all I have to do now is feed the cats and go work on our peace room for our base. Luckily, we've got the back door still open here on account of the ceasefire still being in effect. Oh, here you go, buddy. There you go. Cleo has been busy putting in a bunch of armor stands all through here to make sure it has the appearance of a room full of players with potions of invisibility. You might say, Joe, why would you want a room full of players with potions of invisibility? Well, because I want to stand here with a potion of invisibility in iron armor and then jump out and scare people later. Right? That sounds like a good move. Good strategy. That's what I'm doing. Now, let's see here. What have we got here? We've got horses, more cats. Here you go, cat. You're doing a great job. We need to get name tags for these cats, guys. I don't know what to call them, but enjoy the fish. Let's see. Are any more cats hanging out, palling around down here? Zombies are down here. You don't get a fish zombie. Whoa, a bubble room. Do these bubbles go down or up? They go up. That zombie sounds like shockingly close. Like right here. Is he part of a trap? Let's assume he's part of a trap. Okay, well, Grian has gotten rid of my old access method for the ravine. So I'm kind of a little worried now about being able to safely get down there without activating any traps or anything. Luckily for you guys, you get to see some top secret behind the scene ravine access action. I found, as I was working on the ravine, there was one place where it actually accesses this whole stream here. Now, I wasn't going to show this on camera because I was going to keep this top secret, but you know what? I trust you guys. You wouldn't tell Doc M77 or Tango Tech, who is actually on our team, but he'll come in here and he'll close this off. He'll say, Joe, this is a real danger to everyone. Oh no, Grian already closed it off. Dang it. This must be Grian's work because it looks like, you know, Grian built it. Let's go ahead and put a torch here so we don't get attacked by a monster immediately. And, oh yeah, let's put a salmon head on because now we look awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, yeah, wow, Grian has really actually covered up this entire access way. But if I go far enough over here, I think I still might be able to get into the main ravine. No, I can't at all. Dang it. Okay, well, so on the plus side, our base is more secure, but on the downside, I don't get to see what Grian built without using his own doors, which are probably full of traps. So, what is the safest way to do this? We could continue to probe the perimeter for additional access points, but I think that that's going to be a fool's errand. I actually mapped all this out pretty well myself earlier, and this did go down a good ways. But, you know, I think we need to play it safe. Let's just trust that Grian hasn't turned the traps on until the ceasefire ends and attempt to go down there. So, whoops. It's probably going to be a time skip here, because I just want to check some stuff. People are saying Grian has not trapped them yet. I still wanted to find my own way in, because that would be funny. People say, boo, Grian, you guys need a Discord. We have a Discord, we just don't post things that are helpful. That's where people are like, hey, Cleo, can you go get 50 cats? That's the sort of thing that happens. Okay, let's see what this is. Speaking of Discords, I actually do have a Discord-related message on my phone, which is not loading, so... Okay, never mind, that is not immediately important. Yeah, this is a test stream of the desktop, so hopefully it's working perfectly for you guys. Oh, no. I jumped out of the water, and now I'm stuck in those same cobwebs I set up to protect Python's base. This is what I get for trying to help my friends. Stuck. But you know what? If I'm going to get stuck somehow, might as well be doing the right thing. So let's go ahead and proceed down into the base, attempting... This door doesn't go anywhere, does it? Well, I found out where that zombie noise is coming from. Somewhere in here, probably. Okay. Cool concept. Going back this way. We tested the webs, and they work. Alright, so you got a lot of people are saying that there's some sort of audio issue with a delay. I'm going to verify that there's no delay currently set. No, there's no sync offset. It's just the game video might be a little slow. I'll fix that on the recording, unfortunately. But so the thing is, Cub told us not to go to the war store unless we had full diamond armor, and I don't, so I don't want to die. Alrighty, so we're going to attempt Corrinne's entrance here. It literally just causes you 3.5 hearts of damage. Corrinne, that's not a good entrance. We're going to need a way to come down here when we don't have our best armor on. This is pretty fancy, though. I will give you that. We've got an enchanting stand. We got cakes to fix that damage that we're inevitably going to take when we fall. Ooh, player head chests for when we kill the other team, I guess? Like, maybe this is where we... No, wait, but she's on our team. No, never mind. This is where we store our own gear. Okay, so if I roll in here and I'm like, I gotta store this extra kelp, let's spread it around a little bit so it dries faster. Boom, I can just put my kelp in there, come back, it'll be all dry. Oh, and we do have a place to store this stuff. You know, I might actually move a bunch of my leather armor into these chests so I can wear those on raids because they look cool. I want to dye it cool colors, you know? Also, are these beds actually going to work, or are these also going to be obstructed or missing? Because these look like dangerous beds. But, okay, so this takes us back up to here. Very secret exit only. Well, it's about to not be a secret because there's no way back down. So, oh, that's cool. And there's no way to activate that from inside, so that's pretty slick. I like that. That's pretty cool. I would have preferred, though, like, I feel like we need a exit from that staging area back down, but maybe that's a security precaution to make sure that nobody does that. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of what's going on in there. There's a 35% chance you will die if you go to CubFan's store. Then I'm not going to go to CubFan's store. Well, the thing is, when we're in the base, we're not going to have our elytras on once it's actually built. I think is the long-term plan. Is this a stairwell? That looks dangerous. Okay, so we're going to go back down here. Railroads. Some of these netherrack blocks are actually mine, and I put them in here in the short term until I could cook them all. So, I'll take those back with me to cook. Okay. Why do hermits never use front cam? Because my computer was broken and I don't have the webcam set up, and I suspect even if I did, it wouldn't work at 1080p, which is what we're trying to do. There we go, we can fly. Look at that, Corrinne. I used the entrance that you provided, and I didn't die this time. Oh, this is a really cool stairwell. Can I go? Oh, and wait, what's this? Is this the way to get back into this room? Pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm kind of getting a mental map of this place, which is good because, you know, the inside of a base should be as simple and streamlined as possible. You know, we've got You know, I was kind of thinking, though, when I made this ravine wider, that we were going to use the ravine itself more. I guess that is something that we have chosen not to do. But that's fine. Ooh, this is where we get wool. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm excited about this. Oh, look, there's little candles. This is definitely awesome. Okay. Core concept, I'm very excited about this base. I think it has a lot of potential, and that we'll be able to do quite a bit with it. Let's just take a second and admire it from a few angles. This is not an optimal admiration angle because we're looking straight into the water pillar. But I bet if we came over this way, and we just took a second to breathe it in, this is a good start. This is a good start for a base. I was kind of thinking I want to put in the peace room somewhere here, because the other base has a war room, and we need a peace room. So can I just like start picking places and do that wherever? Like, is there a... Oh, this is the way up. That's... Is there a rule to like where rooms go in here, or can I just kind of say like, this is a room now? Because this to me looks a lot like a room. Although I'm realizing in retrospect I probably should have, you know, brought literally any lights with me or had a good plan for this before I started, rather than just loading up on more netherrack to go cook. So why don't we go toss that netherrack in the furnace in the ministry. Okay, that wasn't very good. Okay, so we just... So, since I didn't actually bring literally anything with me I could use to light or decorate this room, what I'm thinking is for right now, we'll just go ahead and close that back up. We'll run back to the Ministry of Truth and drop off all this excess netherrack, and then be back here to begin work on our peace room. Time skip! So we'll go ahead and stop the recording again. Okay, let's see. No, the stream doesn't stop on the time skips. It's the YouTube video will have an edit there. Of course, now it's nighttime, so we actually need to get some sleep. See, the thing is about going to the Statue of Hermitry is I don't have any usable. I gave all of my heads to Grian during the or gems to Grian during the what do you call it? Headhunt, because he needed 1,000,000 gems to make that. So I don't have any gems left I can use. Uh-oh. Why is my elytra not kicking in? Why do I have this many torches here? It probably was on my... Oh, of course I can't pick them up anyway. Great job. The thing is that there are gems in mine shafts and stuff, but it just hasn't been profitable to go explore mine shafts, really. Because we have enough diamonds on the whole, so it's kind of like nobody's in a huge rush to go gather more. Okay, so now we're gonna take 1, 2, 3. This is the real fun part, guys. I really should have just built a massive super smelter with actual stuff, but like, it just didn't seem like a good use of my time, and so I never did it. Whoops. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And I'll come back here with more kelp and cook the rest of this later, but right now I just want to dump it in these furnaces, and then I'll fuel them up when I can. Let's see. Ozothoth says you can buy gems with diamonds now. What? I didn't know that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Also, I don't have any diamonds, really. Like, I've got like 8 or 7 diamonds left total on the server. Because I've chosen not to pursue material wealth. And now I get to be punished for it. But yeah, so being able to get diamonds for gems does not help me. Okay, so let's see. We're going to dump these extra nether bricks in our rapid architecture, or weaponized architecture. Rapid deployment chest. What do I get if I smelt that nether block? I get nether brick, and then I can use this during the war to do crazy builds. It's not a new computer, it's my old computer, but they fixed it. So, yeah. Greetings to the Netherlands Wooter. Glad to have you today. So if anybody's having a hard time watching on Mixer or Twitch because of the 1080p, my YouTube stream does have transcoding options. Unfortunately, because I'm not a partner on the other two, they don't offer transcoding to me. So, that's kind of how that is. Okay, so cool. We've got all these empty. We don't need to sleep. Anything else we need while we're here? Oh yeah, we need stuff to make the peace room. So, I figure for the peace room, we probably should make it like a map room floor, because that's what all the other ones seem to be. Bring some blue stained glass in. Drowned heads. I don't know how helpful drowned heads would be in a peace room. Maybe some quartz. I don't know. I'm just kind of not sure what I need. Could have sworn I had some iron in here somewhere. One iron. Not really helpful. So if I need to make a bunch of compasses to make a bunch of maps, I'm just in bad shape here on the whole. Mailbox, somebody says. Do I have iron in my mailbox? Okay. I didn't get any Latin stuff though either, which is probably a mistake. You know, I bet all my Latin stuff is probably back at the Christmas tree. So, is the mailbox thing something I need to be recording for? Oh no, I got 3 blocks of diamonds in the mailbox already, and I have spent them on things like sea pickles. Yeah, no, I got Ijevan's diamonds, but 3 blocks of diamonds does not go very far, given the size of the build on the server that some of us do. So yeah, you can see here, I've wiped out a ton of netherrack. Wow. Whoa. That was not what I wanted to do. That was not either, but it's close. I don't have 1,000 diamonds in the mailbox. I had 3 blocks. 3 blocks is not 1,000. Why is this ladder still here? I keep climbing up this ladder, and then I'm like, ah, there's nowhere to go. It's just, I guess I can look out the window. That's why the ladder's still there. Okay, no clues about the jingler. Yeah, the nether bricks are for the... Oh, here we go. Blocks of coal and torches. Okay, so... Fried kelp could be helpful. Do we need vines for our war room or some oak leaves? I'm trying to think. Pressure plates. Pressure plates are always good. We need iron for sure, though, for making the maps. A leather cap could be helpful. Oh, we need item frames to place the maps too, which I didn't even think about. Okay. Okay, that's going to be a drag that we don't have enough item frames. Because I don't... there might be some of those around, but it's going to be hard to get too many. Oh, here we go. Blocks of iron. There we go. So combine the blocks of iron with some paper, we should be in good shape on the whole. Do I have any other pre-made paper? I do, indeed. Some enchanted books. Bookshelves, slabs. 1 ender pearl, 1 block of coal. Everything is so unorganized, guys. Ooh, obsidian. I will want to hold on to that. Bone blocks. Enchanted books. Aqua Affinity, I Trade Pass, Efficiency 3, Blast Protection. Paintings are not the same as item frames. Should I bring some spruce logs, maybe? To kind of spruce up the place? I don't know. Not sure. I will probably need shears, but the iron I have is going to be sufficient on that front. Take some extra fireworks. Okay. Yeah, we're probably good here. My room in the G-Team base has iron ore on the wall. Oh, where I've carved out. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, glad you caught up, Sarah Scheffler. We are not recording at the moment. We are just streaming, but I'm going to switch into recording mode shortly. Once I get back to the G-Team base. Mini golf looks cool, but I didn't get a chance to build my own hole. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, look, there's something cool on top of Concorp. Is this some sort of satellite? Ooh, it's solar powered too. That's so futuristic. I love it. I want to see what's inside. We're going to fly up a little bit, and we're going to try and stick this land in here without slamming our heads into the wall. Whoa, this is so cool. Is this like a spy satellite? Does that help if I turn that up? Probably not. It moves the fog out a little bit. It's for his drones. Interesting. A reconnaissance satellite. Very cool. So as we fly back... Oh, we're on the wrong side. Oops. I guess we'll take a wide berth here. Oh, I missed it. Of course. Okay, I'm thinking we should probably put some torches along the backside of this. Like, is that not a good idea? That seems like a good idea to me. I don't want skeletons attacking our cats or whatever. Okay, and let's also check. Okay, cool, cool, cool. No donations, I need to site, so I think we're about ready to start the next recording segment. Except that I don't have the paper I need to do the maps. Or the equipment I need to do the walls. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, core concept. Let's give these two kitties fish. Will they look at me if I have fish? No, they're just so dutiful. Oh, that one looks at me. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and... This is actually a really cool place to start the next segment. Start recording. Give this a second. Welcome, Honey Wolf. Welcome, Marissa McDonald. Or Holy Wolf. Welcome, North Vincenzo. Welcome, 100 subs. No, I haven't streamed in a while because my computer was broken. I got it back from the shop. It seems to be working. This is kind of a test stream. The webcam isn't up yet. It's experimental, but it seems like it's working. I'm trying it at 1080p, which means I had to make some trade-offs, but I think the trade-offs might be worth it. So here we go. We are back above the G-Team base, and look at these little kitten soldiers. They're just adorable. Enjoy your wonderful fishies for your hard work, kitties. We'll get you names yet, but you know what? At least you're not starving in the meantime. Now, in the meantime, one thing I do need to do is gather a whole bunch of paper from over here so that I can make a bunch of maps and copy Cubfam's maps for our peace room. I think I'm also going to need a whole bunch of item frames, but I don't know. Those come from cows, and maybe I don't know how cows work in Minecraft. So now I'm on fire somehow from a skeleton with flaming arrows. We're going to swim under the water and quickly. There's the fast swim button. Thank you, the water, for providing us such shelter as we might need. And hey, for giving us a little bit of night vision there. I'm just going to swim in here real quick. And actually, let's go ahead and manufacture those maps. Turn night into day, do all that stuff. Time skip. Swimming down like we're in a town where everyone's underwater, which is probably disturbing unless it's Mermaid City. Because Mermaid City is intentionally below water. Although it's not featured in Star Wars Episode 1, it was a model for the place where they got the bongos, which I don't remember the name of. Is it Theed? No, Theed is the capital. I don't know. Oh, good, sticks. We actually will need sticks. So, yeah, let's go over here. We need to make iron ingots. We need to make compasses. How many compasses do we need? A few. How many empty maps do we need? A few. 8 is probably not sufficient. Now, I don't need to clone the whole... Wait, Green already built a map place. But it's not a peace room. So... Okay, here's what we're going to do now. We are going to make a ton of blocks of quartz, because we're going to need those for our peace room. And how many more maps can I make? Depends on how much more paper I make first. Paper, paper. Map, map, map. Okay, so... Don't have a ton of iron left. Oh wait, we still have... Never mind, we still have more compasses. So, empty maps, please. Now we'll make more compasses. Now we'll make more maps. Okay, so we'll do a 4x4 grid of maps, because that's what we have handy. Looks like it's no longer nighttime outside, which is good. And I don't happen to have any extra leather lying around, because that would be super cool if I did. But of course not. That'd be too convenient. Now, here's a question. And I'm going to regret this maybe. Are the maps in CubFan's thing 1-to-1, or are they slightly zoomed out? Are they the biggest scale you can make? Does anybody know? There was 2 leather in the last chest. Dang it. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind for later. Okay, so you are here. Very cool. So that looks like a 1-to-1 map. So if we go down here, let's see if that's about the same size. Where are we? Okay, cool. So this does seem to be a 1-to-1 representation. Now, if we very carefully and gently hand remove one of these maps here. Okay. We're going to clone that one, map 19, or sorry, map 149. Now we've got 2 map 149s, and we'll put that back very gently, okay? So, then we can come over this way and remove that one so we get that piece of the base. And hopefully that, oh good, that's map 148. Whoops, why am I doing that? We're going to take one of those map 148s, toss it back here. And that should kind of help us get everything we need to do all of these. I think 15 maps should be enough to cover us. Map 141, we don't have one of those yet. Put it back. Sorry guys, this is going to be kind of dull for a second, because I can't read the chat while I'm doing this without risking messing it up too much. Map 142. Now we got map 143 here. So we've got 140, 141, 142, 143. Is there an ender chest in here that I can use to store some of this stuff? No, that would be really super helpful if I could. So I think I want to get this one next. 150, yeah, that sounds like a good one. Did I get this one already? I think I did. Yep. Oh, I've got 2 of them now. Oh, that's actually really easy. It'll tell me if I've grabbed one that I've already gotten before by that mechanism. So then I need to go back this way, though. I haven't gotten map 151 yet. I just toss one back there. So 1, 2... So I might not even need more maps than this. These 9 maps, roughly, or 8 maps. I'm definitely missing one somewhere in here. But probably this one, maybe? No, I think I got that one. That's 150. Definitely got that one before. That's 149. I'm probably going to want to get these up here. I don't know. 141, already got it. Maybe I don't need that many more. Maybe this is all the maps that are necessary to do this whole thing. I just needed a 6x2 area. That seems lighter than I wanted. Hey, Archive Logs, thank you for the donation. And howdy. Prank War is currently waiting to get started. Okay. So I am going to... I really feel like there's at least one here that I'm missing. Because I have 8 of these. Well, maybe it's a 4x2. It's a 4x2 grid. That's all I need. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we got our 4x2 grid here. Alright guys, I have gathered the 4x2 grid of maps I need to make this segment. I don't really need or care about Mumbo or Green Space or the Christmas District or whatever being represented in our peace room, because this is a piece for all hermits, not just the ones involved in the war. But the peace room is inside of one of the war bases, so it's probably going to be a peace room just for the hermits involved in the war. We're going to have to segment that out somehow. And honestly, I don't want to copy 99 maps. You know, this isn't a song about Luft balloons. We don't have all day. Also, here's a fish kitten. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Meow to you too. Ah, that's a chandelier. And you know what? You get an extra one, because you've been doing extra good. Good job, kitty. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, we're going to go dig a hole in a wall and hope we don't get in trouble. Time skip. I hope I was recording that. Good, I was. Okay. Now here's the question. Are there item frames in one of these boxes? There are item frames on some of these boxes, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to grab those because they're not. These are not currently in use. Let's see. Anything in here? Oh, I have a shulker box. What's in there? Ooh, things. Yeah, we might want some of those. So we're going to take that with us down there. Are there item frames in here anywhere? I don't even know what these machines are for. Are these smelters? What is this? Okay. Time skip in real time. Can I make item frames? I could if I had leather, but I don't right now. So we're just gonna see if we can. Oh, here we go. We are gonna need 8 total. So, but like the stuff down in here is all kind of like communal for as long as you're using it as part of the group build. So we're in the clear. Oh, it's a concrete mixer. Gotcha. So was there a elevator I could take up from this floor to the next floor somewhere? Great, perfect. Alrighty, so we are going to set to work. Follow it. Oh, that's a creeper. He's not supposed to be down there. Kittens, you better keep that creeper up on that ledge. I don't want him jumping down and messing with my room here. Wow, I managed to get that every time. I'm doing a great job. Also, I'm really glad there wasn't just a creeper back here waiting to pounce on me, because that would have been, as the kids say, borderline embarrassing. Dad, please stop. So we're just gonna. Whoa, there's fast mining going on in here. Somebody else put a torch back here because I guess they knew this was gonna be a awesome room one day. Whoa. Okay, this is convenient actually. I don't have to mine this out if I do the peace room back here. But I really kind of wanted the room you would walk into it and it would be in front of you, not like you'd walk down a weird hallway and go sideways, right? That just kind of seems... Now, I guess one option for that is I could put the door here. No, that's directly not going to work. Well, either way, I didn't want to steal what looked like an important doorway space for... You know, because, like, I'm sure somebody like Iskall has a big plan for that wall or this wall. This wall here, this is the least important wall. So we can just go ahead and start developing our peace room in this area without having to worry about getting in any other hermit's ways. Now, I probably should lay down some construction, like, general material stuff that we're going to need. You know, get my shulker box out, get the workbench out, all that. First, I just want to kind of clear the space. Clear the air a little. No, let's light a little bit of this, though, for real. Just making sure nothing is going to jump out at us as we do establish things. Shulker box, you can go up here for the moment because I don't think I'm about to need you too imminently. I'll put this extra iron ore there, though, and nom on some potatoes. I was kind of thinking what we need to do in terms of... I brought some quartz here because even though... This should feel like part of the overall base with its concrete and whatnot. This is also something that's like bigger than just us, you know? And also I don't think you can make concrete stairs. And I wanted to have concrete stairs come down here. So we're going to possibly even... Like when you enter this room, there should be a kind of tonal shift, you know? Like this space, we've got all this light blue, and oh, slimes are wonderful too. And we got this gray and stuff like that. And then you come in here, and it's a little bit different, because you know what? Maybe peace is a little bit different. Oh, I'm also realizing that the map, being 4x8, can't really be centered on this door very nicely. So I think we'll go ahead and widen the door. You know, that's just how things are done. You know, that's solid architecture design in general right here. Man, I kind of wish the torches were not so terribly placed haphazardly, but we can worry about that later. So yeah, what I was kind of thinking is you'd walk in here and we'd have the maps kind of laid out. Oh, but if you do maps on blocks, you really have to have a lit up block underneath it. So maybe we need to go get some glowstone or something like that in the interim. Whoops, not how we do this. We could do, if I put glass down and I put lights underneath the glass. Let's say we go too deep here, right? Let's just give this an experimental push. We're going to grab this cobble here. We're going to layer it, dang it, as torch. Whoops. And then glass. And then map. Does that work? Or does that... Oh, you can put item frames on the glass. Oh. Well, that's going to be way cheaper. Oh, but the thing is, the map is going to dim and darken as the torchlight dims and darkens. So we probably want a steady state light source on that. Unless maybe peace is one of those things that flickers a little bit. And also maybe it shouldn't be like exactly this close when you walk in the room. But I do like it filling the door frame kind of here. So let's give it a try. We're going to put in our item frames and our maps like so. Going to switch these to the hotbar here. Of course, I don't exactly remember which maps go in which place, but that's fine. I really am getting annoyed by that slime noise though. Let's go kill that slime real quick. Where you at? Who's the guy that can puncture slimes? That's Joe Hills. He throws a trident that belongs to Mjolnir. That's Joe Hills. It's at least quieter now. That's really all I need. Oh, are they going up the elevator? They're going to come up the elevator to bother me if I'm not careful. Let's get our sword back out and just deal with this. I don't want to deal with that creeper, though, is the only problem. But, yeah, core concept. Okay, so let's go ahead and find... This looks like this goes on the back up here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's how it goes. It'll rotate. Okay, cool. Core concept, we're not panicking right now. This is going to be down here, I guess. Maybe. This maybe goes here. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, cool. We're getting this. This one is, I think, down here, because then we have this one above it. No, we don't. How does this connect? We got these... XP Crafted House definitely goes up here. And, oh, maybe the road goes like that? No, it goes... That didn't help, torch. Although it is interesting you can attach torches like that. That looks promising there. There. Whoops. And finally here. Then we remove these extra torches around here, and we now have a nice little map surface here. I guess some people might say, Joe, you should surround your map surface with some quartz slabs to make it look extra fancy. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, yeah, I can. Good. Let's make quartz slabs in Minecraft now. So we're going to grab 18 quartz slabs and just gently surround these. Beautiful little map here. Like so. And we can kind of, let's maybe have the whole room kind of shape to, I don't know if I want to have this kind of quartz everywhere, but I do feel like it's useful for just looking down here to have a little bit of a walk-in area around here. So let's go ahead and re-equip that. Get some of this blocks of quartz. Maybe, other than directly around the map, we should have spruce slabs or something. Just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. So, or spruce wood. Okay. That's evenly divisible by 3, so we get some nice spruce planks here. And we can also angle these stairs, not like that, exactly. Uh-oh. Oh no, how am I going to get that block now? I guess I have to break this one too. And then I'll hop up here like so. There we go. Totally did every part of that wrong. So we're going to put that there, and this one here. Look at that. We're capable of learning. Not, a lot, but somewhat. There we go. This is a very good piece room so far, except for the ceiling. We need to do something about the ceiling. We need to open it up. Just kind of, whoa, man, efficiency 5 with haste 2 beacons really does make you go faster. You guys were all telling me that when I was digging out that ravine, but I didn't believe you. Sometimes I should have believed you. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking maybe this room should have spruce log pillars on the outside because they are cheap and I have a ton of spruce logs. And because I want to imitate a little bit Wells Knight's design, which had some logs in it, I believe. And if we are trying to parody his design, we need to kind of make fun of it a little bit through material choice. We can kind of frame this like so. Okay, so we've got this in the ground here. How do we want to handle... So we've got white stained glass. Can I put the white stained glass directly above that? No, that breaks it. I was just curious if that would work, which it wouldn't. Now we know. Enjoy the pancakes and extract. Okay, let me take a quick drink real quick. Well, this is not a war room, though. This is a peace room. Okay, so here's what we are doing. We're gonna grab these here. And I want to have at least, one... Probably should have brought an axe before doing so much work with wood. want to have at least one block around the whole thing. Now, should it feel... How high do I want to go with the ceiling, too, is also a concern of mine. Because, like, if I go this high... Yeah. What did we do for the roof inside of here? Is that black concrete powder? I don't think I love that. Okay, but... I kind of want to embrace the original ravine by having some windows here or something, but... Okay. Yeah. So when we come in here, we're going to want to have... We're going to need more ceiling definitely cleared out. And so on this wall here, what I was kind of thinking was that we would try to set up a nuclear disarmament symbol to indicate that this is a peace room, not a war room. Other places, you know, they put weapons and stuff in near their maps, so you can tell it's a war room. But if we got a big old nuclear disarmament symbol in here, people would know what was what. So... how should I construct that, or from what materials? I have a lot of cobblestone on me, which I think I might go drop off upstairs, because I almost have too much cobblestone on me, and that's going to be its own problem. So let's think about this as we walk around, as we look at what other people have. It looks like using gray concrete combined with white concrete might do the trick. Okay, so dump off some of this cobble for later. Dump off this dirt we don't need. Shovels and hoes are symbols of reconstruction. That is true. You know what? We will need these signs. Signs are going to be in short demand, or sure demand. How are we on terracotta in here? We have some cyan terracotta. And... how are we on white terracotta? White concrete. Not great. Ooh, there are some more quartz slabs here, though. Oh, here we go. Here's some white concrete. And... in terms of spruce wood, let's put this quartz back for right now, as well as the paper. I guess I could run back and grab more spruce if I need it, but there is some here at least. And we're one layer down than we need to be. Okay, so as I think about it, the map is an even number wide. So I made the door an even number of blocks wide. But if I make the nuclear disarmament symbol an even number of blocks wide, it's going to look kind of weird. But I'm not sure of the best way to offset it from the rest of the room. So, also, how many blocks tall would that circle be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Assuming we started there. And the whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide. So if I did an 8 wide circle, the room is too short. And if I do a 7 wide circle, the room is too narrow. I'm not sure that I could fit the circle much smaller than that, though. So maybe what we should do is we'll just abandon this entire project and walk away and claim that Tango Tech built it. Tango Tech's unfinished room. And we'll leave a typo in there so everybody knows that this is really made by Tango Tech. Okay. Well, until next time, y'all. This is... Just kidding. We're not going to do that. We're going to actually figure this out. But how? One option would be to rotate to do the nuclear disarmament symbols on the side walls here. And that would allow us to not have to worry. Now, they'd be still visible when you come in here, but we could possibly do something else with this wall and open this up a bit more. Now, 1, 2, 3. Let's say we're going to have to remove those blocks no matter what we do, basically. So let's just go ahead and back this wall off a little bit here and take a look at it. So assuming that we started here, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now that means we have to make the room 9 high to fit the symbol in properly, but we could probably do it. Now let me pull up a 9 radius circle in pixel art for reference. Pixel circle Minecraft reference. Where's that picture I love so much? There it is. Pixel circle chart. Okay. So at 9, we are going to use 5 on the bottom, it looks like. And then, okay. Cool. So of course, we're going to need to move our... Is that dog audible? Can you guys hear the dog? So we're going to move our shulker box up here so it doesn't get creepered for the time being. And make room for our circle. It's going to be a 9 diameter circle. And you know what? I'm thinking we should probably light up some of this back here just for posterity and future mob spawning problems. So, at 9 wide, I'm thinking we should probably do... We'll do these corners first. Whoops. We'll do white concrete for the background walls. And... One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know, making this 9 high is actually going to be a whole separate thing, isn't it? Because I don't have this roof 9 high yet. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's smart to think about in advance, which I didn't. But... And ladders would also probably be really helpful at this point, which I didn't bring. So, 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, and then this would go 1. Whoops, we want concrete powder for here, or concrete. This would be 1, and then 2, and then we would start 5 across with the rest of the circle. So just so nothing spawns for right now, we'll leave those torches there. Can't reach that. There we go. Core concept should be good. So we're going to need a line. That doesn't feel exactly right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that is. That's right. Okay, so we're going to have the center line come down here. And we'll definitely have these be white. And then I'm guessing I probably want to do it this way. No, probably one higher. Oops, dang it. This is where the not having ladders problem is becoming a real problem. So we're going to take this crafting bench here and make a bunch of ladders. Okay, and we can actually do those all the way up to the top, even. Because this is going to go all the way to the top. This goes all the way to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This lovely ladder placement is also handy for block removal. Not too handy, though. So let's add some more ladders. I didn't want to go that high, but I did anyway. Cool. Oh, you know, I don't love those corners being different there. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to swap those out with spruce, actually. Okay, that looks somewhat better. Okay. So, let's see, how do we want to structure this? So then we're going to go add 2 to there as well. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll just add the white ones first. Dang it, ladder. This ladder does not let me do exactly what I want to do all the time. Which is the opposite of what makes a good ladder. A good ladder would be more cool, man. Okay, so we're gonna... Dang it. Stupid, terrible ladder. Let's try it with the top half being more filled in like this. I'm not sure that this is going to read properly. But, okay, so where's the midline? The midline is going to be here. So if we want to have a strong diagonal, we're going to go strong diagonal down to there. And then I almost think maybe we'll go lighter on this from a pixel art standpoint. So the whole circle will be more open this way. And there we go. One nuclear disarmament symbol. Should really set the tone for the peace room. Especially once we remove this block. Perfect. Except for, you know, the map is in the wrong place. The corners look terrible. We don't have that side set up over there. You know, but in general, it's perfect. Okay, so we're going to knock out some more of these here. Let's put some torches up here just so nothing spawns while we continue to work. Okay, do I have any room in my chest for any of this random garbage? Oh, actually, we need all the white concrete. We will need all the spruce slabs. We don't need the sticks at the moment, or the leather caps, or the redstone. Okay. Also, maybe I should have brought the whole thing up higher or lower here. Oh, or I should half slab the ceiling too. I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, we're going to knock out more of this side here. And, you know, I almost think what would really annoy Wells Knight, because the whole point of this project is to really annoy Wells Knight without violating the terms of the ceasefire. You know, look, Wells Knight, you made a war room, I made a peace room. Mine's better than yours, and he knows that mine is not better than his, but I'm still going to claim it is. Now, the more, like, awkwardly not symmetrical and stuff this is, I think the more it would genuinely bother him. He's going to be rolling through our base one day and be like, look, I've infiltrated the evil whatever team's base, Korean team's base, ha ha ha, look at me, I'm Wells Knight. And then we'll show him this. He'll come into this room and just be so disappointed by all of this. Everything about this room is going to just not be what he likes. And I think there's a value to that. So, let's continue with our incredibly not symmetrical base thing here. Okay. So when we come out here, this is the first block here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or wait, was that the fifth one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually is perfect. And then we come this way, and then we go across 1, 2, 3, and then, okay, cool. Just making sure I got this generally figured out. So this is going to be cyan on the inside here, and then lead up to white concrete here on this one. And then it'll be these cyan wings on either side there. Milo Probo says, make the wall with some depth or something so it's not flat. I actually really like that idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the general pattern in the wall first, and that's one of the reasons I brought this blue stained glass paint. Because I think I can do something with that. So, I've still got so much stuff in my inventory. Is there anything I could get rid of here? Something just went away. Okay, so hopefully it wasn't anything I needed. Why do I even have granite? Boo, granite. Go down there. Go graze. Okay, so we're now going to take these torches and put them on here. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to come across here, like so. Then we'll have 2 of these. That's going to go 1. Okay, and now we just fill in these wings like so. on this piece. And yeah, then we just need this here. And we're gonna not use the pickaxe so we don't immediately insta-mine all that stuff away. I'm actually not recording on the laptop right now. This is back on the desktop. Okay. So you walk into this room, you got a map, you got 2 nuclear disarmament symbols. I just want this to say in a very visceral way that it was inspired by Wells Night. I want people to enter this room and just feel that Wells Night connection. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put more kind of logs in the corners. I think that's a very Wells Night thing to do. And maybe add a little depth. You know, Wells Night is really a deep guy. And so if we can add some depth to this, that'll really make this pop with that Wells Night spirit, you know? So first thing, get these corners perfect. Boom! It's already more Wellsy. Look at that. It's more Wellsian. See, I brought it back to the 1984 thing, guys. I'm really good at Minecraft. See? Look at that block. Perfect. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna have to climb up here to finish this side. Whoops. So I figure I'll actually frame the whole thing in wood just to really get this done. Let's go ahead and use some cobble to make some quick scaffold in here. That just seems like the most efficacious way to rapidly deploy some scaffolding in this particular setting. Okay. Oh man, Wells Knight is gonna hate the fact that this lip does not match on the top and bottom. That's my favorite part of this. It's my favorite part, you guys. Okay. This is gonna be the best psychological warfare, you guys. You don't even know. And then we're going to come out this way on this one. Passive-aggressive peace room. That's right, Peachy. Passive-aggressive peace room. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll put like a torch, 1 in or 2 in here. How many was that? 2. And also 2 in here. Actually, wait. Yeah, that's right. And we'll reclaim these logs. I've decided I'm going to take these back and use those on the back wall. Oh wait, are these gonna break under me? Yeah, they are. Welcome, Tara. Because when Wells Knight invades our base, he's going to see this room and be really mad. This is psychological warfare. With psychological peace fair. Kind of. It's complicated. Just assume that I thought it out and then be wrong. That's the easiest way to do this. Hey, welcome, Stray Manatee. I'm in the G-Team base. Building a peace room, as you can tell. Actually, that would probably be better there. And we'll do these slightly lower on this side. There we go. That'll... And then we'll come up here, and we'll break these 2 blocks, and... let's see, how would I do this ladder up to... Yeah, I guess I'll do it here. And then, once I'm here, we'll get our scaffold in. Quick scaffold. For how we're going to do this. Which is going to be straight across. Oh, whoops, too low. Thank you, Qwerty Hatter. Glad you enjoy my videos. If you were in somebody else's base infiltrating, would you stop to look at a wall? Wells Knight would. He's an architecture maniac. This is going to incite his manias. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop off some of this extra cobble somewhere. I think I've got some chests over here that have my face on them, so I'm just going to drop it off there for now, I guess. Also, I want to get my... Okay, cool. So we have room for 3 stacks of this cobble in here. Good. I might consolidate some of this kelp. Not, you know, all of it. But just enough. Okay, cool. And let's get... Oh, I thought I left my normal axe in there. Did not. Okay, so... I think we are going to do a quick drink refresh break real quick. So let's go ahead, pick this stuff up. And I should be safe up here. So BRB, you guys. Do, 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 do. Hey, I'm back. Somebody asked, what are the symbols on the walls? Those are the nuclear disarmament symbol. I'm not AFK. I'm back at K. With my new drink. Ugh, I always forget how bad Red Bull tastes. Ugh, sorry. But I need the energy. Okay, so... let's go ahead and Okay, so what's left to do? We got the back wall here, and we got the... Now, I know Wells Knight likes doing weird stuff with stairs, so maybe we could do a bunch of quartz stairs. That would probably bother him. Like, in some sort of weird kind of way. Like, if we had them come down like this, which is already kind of comparable to that part of the room, but not quite, in a kind of, like, awkward, not perfect way. But here's what we're going to do now. So we're going to just kind of come in here, have the stairs all be kind of weird. And then, when we run out of stairs, we'll just kind of put something else up there, like white concrete or something. Okay. That actually kind of looks interesting. That turned out better than I expected. This was supposed to be like a hideous, terrible idea, but I think I'm beginning to like it. So let's toss these ladders up here sufficiently that we can jump across. No, that was a poor jump. Okay. Oh, you know why? Because we banged our head. Let's give us some vertical clearance. Parabolically arc. Nope, that was wrong. Core concept. This is a Joe Hills video, so we're going to do a lot of bad jump. Oh, okay, I was going to nail it that time. New plan. We're going to stand on the ladder and click the blocks. There we go. Great. And then for the leftover ones here, on the other side, I've got some white concrete we'll just fill it in with. There! Look at that! Nothing says inspired by Wells Knight like a giant peace symbol, running out of quartz, some extra spruce logs. Although I don't love this wall. We should probably do something with it. We're going to throw some white glass on this wall, I think, guys. Just a little bit. To kind of express the depth of our inspiration. There we go. That's really something now. That's really something. We'll just kind of come up this way, too. There we go. Now it has some depth to it. Oh, wow. This whole room just feels better now. Just feels better. Okay. So, next thing we need to do is we need to go up to the ceiling and do something with that. I'm kind of thinking the thing to do would be to use stained glass plates beneath white. So we're going to actually regret using all that cobblestone or getting rid of all the cobblestone earlier because we actually need it now. I'm going to build myself a little scaffold here. Dang it. This floor is just not optimized for scaffolding, unfortunately. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build ourselves a little scaffold tower here. We're going to put some ladders on it to get ourselves up to it repeatedly, because we will need to be up here more than once. Oh, this is going to look so bad if the panes of glass show the stone behind it, but I kind of think maybe we shouldn't go that far. That feels like it's too far, guys. That's too far. We need to probably ring this with something else. Not sure exactly what. Probably the cyan terracotta would be the same thing. Dang it, I can't reach. Okay, well this is part of why when we scaffold up places, we bring extra blocks. So we can toss in our extra ladder here. And then we can easily not quite reach that. Perfect. Okay, so torch that so we don't have a zombie spawn this first time we walk away from our scaffold. And just going to swing out this way. Perfect. And we will set our scaffold up over here. Probably should have just left some of the stone in here initially, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to need, so that's the Joe Hill's difference. Do we have enough light gray concrete to do this? Yeah. Okay, cool. Light gray concrete goes around here. Then we will put white concrete above us here. So I'm kind of thinking for the signage of saying something like, Peace Room, designated torture chamber for Wells Night. Because that really kind of conveys what I'm trying to do here. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to have enough blue terracotta, or not blue terracotta, blue glass to do this perfectly. So let's grab this real quick. And eyeball kind of, because if the dimensions of the room are 9 by 8, I guess. Yeah, 9 by 8. I would need 72 blue glass to do the entire ceiling. So we are going to get creative here. Let's work inward from the corners. Maybe. Now, ideally, I want to do probably the whole outer wall. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's do the whole outer wall and just see how that looks. And then we'll come in some... People will be like, Joe, why didn't you use blue glass blocks for this? That would look so much better. This is a torture chamber. It's not supposed to look good. This is the bad place, Wells Night. This is the bad place. Okay, so our scaffolding is now worthless and blocking our view. So, one of the things about building an efficient torture chamber is you inevitably end up causing yourself a lot of grief. So we are just going to move this whole thing down one layer. So like Michelangelo, we can look upward at the ceiling while we work on it. Boom. This fellas and everyone else is our Sistine Chapel. This is the greatest ceiling we will ever construct in Hermitcraft. Just to bother Wells Night. Okay, so if we come in on the corners here now, that's going to give us a little bit of extra zazz that I appreciate. But then we can come in here like so, and here like so, and then there, and then there. So then let's turn around and do this and this. Oh, that actually creates a weird grid thing that I kind of like. And that I'm not sure is symmetrical, which... Once again, not trying to make it perfect. Yeah, okay, this is what we're doing, guys. This is how it's going to go. This one's not going to connect on that side, but it will connect... here? No, that's going to connect to that one. There, and there, but not there. Hey, thank you, Wake and Bacon, for the $5 donation via via YouTube. Wake and Bacon writes, thanks for the show, Joe. Thank you for showing up. Alrighty. So there we go. There's our finished ceiling. I don't know what it expresses, but I think it will cause Wells Night to express rage. This is pretty good. Now, we do need to label this. Peace Room. Inspired by Wells Night. Psychological torture chamber for same. Done. So we can just go ahead and recover our little construction materials here. And I think that we definitely have created a room. If Wells Knight is breaking into our base, let's say Wells Knight infiltrates our base, right? He's Wells Infiltrator in this scenario. He's going to come in, he's going to see the sign, Peace Room inspired by Wells Knight. Maybe he won't even read the Psychological Torture Chamber for same sign. He'll come in here, he'll see that this map is off center. He'll see that this wall, I ran out of quartz. He'll see that this is the mirror image of that, but they're not like, it's weird. Why is this floor seam not right? The ceiling is madness. These torches don't line up. I think we got him, guys. I think we got him. Wells Knight. Wells come to a peace room. Yay. Some people might say, Joe, you're being a little bit passive-aggressive here, but you know, this whole war, there's so much to get done. We all need to do our part. So I'm glad to the G team for giving me this opportunity to contribute a little bit to the overall look and feel of the base. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Alrighty, so stream, that's not the end of the stream, but we are going to stop the recording. What do you guys think? Is this pretty good? Is this pretty good? Do TNT traps. Well, if I am actually... So, here's the thing, is if I am actually going to trap this to make it lethal when he comes in here, I'm going to do that off camera. This is just to... This is going to make sure that his fans yell at him to come visit the base. Whoa, what is going on here? Don't allow notifications. Thank you, Mixer, for getting in my way. Badger Spanner says, this is absolutely perfect. Vin Shokin says, everything about this is glorious. Stray Manatee says, well done, Joe. Chess Dog writes, a blemish truly makes beauty better. Tobias says, a beautiful masterpiece. Tara Teeter says 5 out of 5 stars. So a lot of people are yelling pitfall trap and firework traps. We're gonna have some interesting things. Hey, Middle Tennessee is the grandest division, Aaron Lindorfer. I'm sorry. It is the grandest division. Okay. So we got this episode recorded. I am kind of curious. Let's see how bad... Now that I've got time, I kind of want to mess with the webcam settings to see if there's a way to do them without absolutely killing the CPU. So if we add video capture device, webcam, let's see how bad it is. Device, FaceTime camera built in, okay. Preview is currently disabled. Oh, but the problem is I have to enable the preview to see how bad the webcam is. Ah, it's me. How do I crop this? Also, I am wearing my Tennessee shirt. Boom. And I don't have any of the lighting set up properly. Normally, I would set up lights if I knew I was going to do the webcam. But if we put this up here, how do I crop this? Properties? Are properties the same as properties? No. How do I crop it? Is my CPU spiking? It's going up a little bit with the transform. Does anybody know how to crop a window source in OBS? I feel like it used to be really easy to crop things. But, woo. Okay, so that makes it smaller. So one thing I can do here is just kind of bleh. Oh, but here's the problem too, is I have to slouch a ton the way the microphone's set up since I got things. So now I look like I'm just being lazy and slouching. Probably a way to test it on a private stream. Yeah, there probably is. Filters is what I'm hearing. Is there a crop filter? Hey, there is a crop filter. Okay. So we want to crop on the left. Let's see. So we're going to set that to like 200. And then on the right, 200. And then on the top, 100. 150. Hey, there we go. And I'm not really going to ever be out of frame, even if I sit straight up. Let's go that down to 140. Yeah, that seems about right. 130 maybe. Okay, great, great, great. Yay, so that kind of works. I can wave my hands around, you'll see them. Okay, might still be gigantic. Whoa. So let's make that a little bit smaller there. I'm definitely hearing the CPU fan is kicking in with the extra feed there. So let's go ahead and duplicate this Minecraft with camera, and then we're going to go ahead and subtract the source from the non-Minecraft camera one. And that should turn the camera off. It doesn't. Whatever, that's fine. So, core concept. Turn it around so you look at the game. Maybe. Well, the problem is when I'm actually looking at the game, guys, I'm actually looking over here. Oh, you're saying like if I put it this way. Yeah, I think we need to... Maybe. Yeah, that's kind of okay. I could be down here. Being like, hey guys, what's up over here? Okay, so, core concept. Yeah, there is a little bit of delay there. Now, if I turn the preview off, though, which means I'm going to always forget when the web camera is on. Okay. That should save me some CPU cycles, but not a ton. Okay. Well, in terms of, do I want to start recording the next episode right now? I'm kind of thinking no. I'm going to wait to hear how badly everybody else responds. I have a feeling that some of my teammates might be like, you can't have a room this ugly inside of our base. And I'll be like, but that's the point. That's the point. So, we'll see how it goes. I don't want to just put in 8 rooms right away, but I kind of want to do 1 room for every member of the enemy team. Like, have 1 room that'll really agitate them. So, what if I put a mural on the side of the ziggurat? That's cool. If I put it upside down, I'm streaming Australia style. Yeah, it could be Dinnerbone. Put a camera source in each corner. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I took the camera off, I think. I'll turn it back on for you. There we go. Should be back on. Okay. So, yeah. I think I need to go and edit this footage now and get it up on YouTube. It'll probably go up either... I don't know if I'm going to have it up in time for today. It might go up tomorrow. But thank you guys all for coming out. Thank you to everyone who donated, which I know EagleFam donated 50, so I'm going to thank her one more time because that is a very, very generous and appreciated gift. Let me make sure I didn't forget to thank anybody else when their donations came through. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, thank you everybody else for showing up, for clicking like. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Oh no, do I not have my music on here? I've reached my authorized machine limit. That's a whole separate problem. Okay, so... Bring on the creepers. No, I'm not going to sing to you guys. Bye.